So earlier today, I advised His Excellency the Governor General of my intention to announce the general elections I want to draw an analogy. Someone sent me a note and I just want to point out that note. We are just reaching 3.3%. We have never been 3.3% unemployment in Jamaica. In 1978, Singapore, listen to me good now. Singapore is a country the size of the parish of St. James. It has currently about 5 million people. Jamaica has about 2.8 million people. Back then, its population would have been the size of Jamaica now. In 1978, 47 years ago, Singapore had an unemployment rate of 3.3%. In other words, 47 years ago, Singapore had the unemployment rate that we have now. Singapore's unemployment rate is much lower now. But you know what Singapore's per capita income is? Somewhere in the region of about $60,000 US. That means everybody who stand up here, who is of working age, their average income is about $60,000 US. Our per capita GDP, our per capita income is somewhere about $7,000 US. For us to get to $60,000 US, it means that we have to keep our people employed for the next 47 years going forward. It means that you have to have an economy that is working, an economy that is properly run. You cannot take any risk with the economy. The PNP has never run the economy of this country well, and if they ever get a chance on this economy, they will destroy it as they have done every time they have run this country. Listen to me very carefully. Jamaica needs to stay on this path for the longest time, so that all of you here, you might not be satisfied with the job that you have, but how development starts, it starts with you getting an income, and you stay with that income, and you build with that income, and you save with that income, and you improve yourself till you get a better job, and the economy does better, and you do better. That is how development happens. We are just getting there now. And if it is one thing that I must do, is to make sure that nothing derails the economy. The PNP have spread a notion that the economy is for the big people. That is the greatest deception that has ever happened to our people. And you know why? The people who say that are the people who have benefited most from the economy of this country. In the 1990s, the PNP ran the economy in such a way that they increased interest rates. I want everybody to listen to this. They increased the interest rate high. And then they borrowed. Who were the people that lent them money? They are in Parliament today. They benefited. They built a business on the high interest rate policy of the PNP. They made their money. Those tapanaris made their money on the backs of people like you, because it is the taxes that you paid that pay the high interest rate to those people. Poor people don't have money to lend to the government. It is those people who had the investment houses that benefited, and then now they want to come and pretend as if they never benefited from government. They benefited from the bad economic policies which affected you. It was so bad that a member of their own party, a member of their own cabinet, a man of the cloth, a man who was a churchman, he had to comment, his conscience was pricking him. And he said this policy of the high interest rate was the greatest transfer of wealth from you, the poor people, to them. The man who claimed that he is a tapanaris, he was the one who benefited. No poor person in Jamaica should ever allow that man to touch the economy, because he and his friend will go back to the high interest rate policies so that they can benefit from it and continue where they left off, of transferring wealth from you to their coffers. Whatever little I made in life, I made it just like you. I buy 2 taxis, then I open a taxi company, and I go through the struggles just like everybody else. I want to thank those who thought that by releasing documents that they would somehow diminish me. I am a true Jamaican. I went through the Jamaican struggles, and I never made any money on the backs of the Jamaican people. I never made any money off of government. When it was proposed to increase my salary, they go around and tell lie. A man in a bar, I say, oh, me make $28 million. I said, really? You never realize that I didn't take any salary increase. My salary today is about $9 million. That's what average salary. The other man who claimed him a tapanaris, who claimed him not need no money from government, him take it. And you don't know what him do with it. But I never take it. Who is truly for Jamaica? Who is truly for Jamaica? Every day I read my Bible and I pray, and I want to thank all the Jamaicans who pray for me. Let me tell them and them friends, no weapon that they are conspiring to form against me shall prosper. So, you know, I am you, and you are me. We are one. I will never do anything to harm you. We have gone through the same struggles. And for our young people, especially those who are looking to go on to tertiary education, we have looked very carefully at the student loan. And you would have seen that we have removed the requirement for guarantors. Now you can, on your own, get. The next thing that we are going to do, and I should tell you, that if you are a tertiary student and you are doing well in school, you maintain a grade point average of 2.5 or higher, you can apply to the Student Loan Bureau to have your interest rate reduced. So that's another thing that helps you. Recently, I was in my constituency and a teacher came to me and she said she was agitated. She said she's in a WhatsApp group. And in that WhatsApp group, the PNP are promising to write off the teacher's student loan. And she bought into it. And she said to me, Prime Minister, you have to come and do something better because this is something I believe in. But it was quite, you know, there were other people around. And I was trying to explain how the student loan works. And a youngster behind me, quite providentially, because I was just talking to another person who was saying that she wants her daughter to go to university, but she can't afford the university fees, and I was pointing her to the student loan. So the youngster who was behind me said, but miss, if them write off the loans, how me I go get my loan? When me ready to go apply for my student loan. The student loan is a revolving fund, and it requires that people who borrow pay it back so that others can get. Now, I am very sympathetic to teachers. I was a teacher. I still am a teacher. I love teachers. Teachers are indispensable, and we must do everything in our powers to ensure that they are properly remunerated. But my teachers that I love so much, I cannot give you gimmicks. Indeed, I say this to all our sectors, which is what is happening now, that people are trying to play sector against sector. Anything that the government does, and I want every sector to think about it carefully, particularly those who are spreading the nonsense in the WhatsApp groups. If you give one benefit to somebody, you have to be fair, because you don't want to make anybody else worse off when you give one person or one group or one sector a benefit. So how you get a benefit and give everybody the benefit? Well, one thing you can do, which is what we are now currently examining, is to extend the payment period for the student loan, which will reduce the monthly payments that people would pay. The truth is that a country at our stage of development, that we need to get more people into tertiary education, we need to treat tertiary education like a long-term asset. More like when you purchase a house and you get a mortgage. That's how we need to treat the student loan. So we are studying that, and you will hear more about what we plan to do to reduce the monthly payment for every sector, so that we're not giving a special benefit to one. So if we give to teachers and public sector workers, what happened to the people who work in private sector? What happened to the other people who not work? You have to give it to everybody. What that shows you is that you have a government that really cares, not about special interests, but cares about everybody. Make sure what we do is fair and equitable to everybody. One of the other things that I know is affecting a lot of Jamaicans now, as we move across the country, we pick that up. We see a lot of children with severe learning challenges, including from autism and other spectrum disorders. And the parents simply just don't know how to cope. We don't have enough of those services in Jamaica. So what we are going to do in our next term, we are going to invest in expanding the existing facilities that we have, particularly at MICO. And we're going to build new facilities to ensure that eventually we have one such facility in every parish in the island to treat with those persons and households who are suffering. Many of these lives can be made meaningful, they can contribute, but they need the right facilities, they need the right therapy, and they need the right care. And our government cares and will provide those services and facilities. We did. Minister Samuda, Matthew Samuda, I'm sure would have told you about all our plans for water, but he didn't mention that we are going to launch a new amnesty program for medium, small, and micro enterprises, where we will, as of the 1st of September, write off 50% of the outstanding amounts that these medium, small, and micro enterprises owe in water bills. This is about getting us back into full production mode. I could go on and on. I have a list here with all kinds of things that we are going to do. But we have more to come and more opportunities to express to you. The big point that you have gathered here to hear.
Andrew going walk them one by one. Labour going walk them two by two. Kirk, me friend, walk them three by three. Best government we run the country. Balabaleng. Look how we balance the economy. Feel Labour, thank you Lord. Enough people never have key, but now them own a yard. Nobody's so bad.
I don't need to tell you that this is the best performing government in the history of Jamaica.
Them can't run, them can't hide, them can't do what they Labour right, never mash them up. Yeah, Labour right, why mash them up? Whoa, them can't run.
Everywhere I go, I tell you something. Look, we produce a book with all our achievements. 250, we have about 1,000. But we couldn't put 1,000 in a booklet. You know when something is valuable, when you walk around and you give it out to people, you don't see them throw it away on the floor. In fact, when I go to people's houses and I'm doing my house to house, they ask me, Prime Minister, give me one of the books them now. We have had to print another set of the books because the first amount that we print finish off, everybody take it, and everybody wants the next set. So we still have, and we're going to be giving that around. The PNP has no answer to that. I think that argument is settled in your mind, that the Jamaica Labour Party is the best performing government of any time in Jamaica.
Choose Jamaica for better communities. Choose Jamaica for our prosperity. Choose Jamaica.
But you can be assured that the Jamaica Labour Party is the strongest, most active, and most strategic government. We took this country through COVID. We took this country through Hurricane Beryl and several tropical storms, through supply chain crashes, through high inflation, and we have not missed a beat. We are a solid government. There was never a time when this country felt like there was no one at the wheel. This government plans for the long term. There are people who are saying, boys, because election, why are we doing so much? No. If you check back our Facebook page, our Instagram, our, all of them, you name them, Twitter, TikTok, and I know me I cut it. That man is right to say, all me I do a walk and I cut it. We cut crime, we cut the debt, we cut murders and violence, we cut the interest rate, we cut the inflation rate, we cut taxes. But we are able to do this because we have been planning for a long time. So we put things on a train line and then they roll automatically. We go on to the next one. So you have a government that is rolling, that you don't want to disturb that train rolling because there is much more to come. But we are a democracy. And what you see gathered here in your numbers, I want you to understand, yes, some of you, most of you, are supporters of the Jamaica Labour Party. But there are persons here who are not. There are persons who are curious, who come to see. They are just Jamaicans like everybody else. I am sure there are PNP people here as well. I'm sure. Welcome, my PNP friends. Welcome. Welcome. And remember now, we are international. It is amazing. As I am walking and I stop somewhere, somebody said, take my phone and say hello to my niece. She there foreign. She want to come home, come vote for you. So, I want to acknowledge all Jamaicans in the diaspora who are interested to come and vote. I welcome you back home. I am grateful for your support. This crowd is a representation of Jamaica. You make Jamaica's democracy stronger. There are many countries in the world where this can't happen. Don't take it for granted. I have to stand here and account to you for the authority that you give to us as the government. And there can be no break in that. The authority is not forever. At a certain period of time, how we use the authority has to be reviewed. Our stewardship must be reviewed by you, the people. There is a classic fable, parable in the Bible about the talents. Some stewards hide the talent. Make nothing of it. But we are not those stewards. We grow the talents. We take the resources and we make them more. We are good stewards. And we ask you, the people, the masters, to make a judgment, to make a choice on who will steward your affairs. So earlier today, I advised His Excellency the Governor General of my intention to announce the general elections for him to set certain processes in place, including the dissolution of Parliament. I now declare that nomination day will be Monday, August 18th. And the general election date is fixed at Wednesday, September 3.
Labor right, we ready now. Labor right, we ready now. Ring the bell, them heavy now. Ring the bell, them heavy now. Labor right, we ready now. Labor right, we ready now. Get the hand them ready now. Get the hand them ready. The river coming down, no bank to bank, it's coming down. The river coming down, no bank to bank, it's coming down. Labor right coming down, to bank, it's coming down. Brother coming down, to bank, it's coming down. Who was the champion? Who was the big man? Who run the island? Who got the best plan? Who had the champion? Who was the big man? Who run the island? Who got the best plan? Who was the champion? Who?
I also wish to inform you that local government by-elections in the Chancery Hall Division, the Olympic Gardens Division, the Seabright Gardens Division, and the Denham Town Division will be held concurrently with the general election in those constituencies.
Labor right, we ready now. Labor right, we ready now. Ring the bell, them heavy now. Ring the bell, them heavy now. Labor right, we ready now.
I will ask the Minister of Local Government to formally make the announcement.
Thank you, Prime Minister. Just to advise that after consultation on a letter written by Kingston's mayor, we have taken the decision to endorse the announcement made by the most honorable Prime Minister, so all 4 divisions on election day will have their rightful representation.
To my fellow Jamaicans, you now know the date, you now know the time. We ask you to choose wisely, choose Jamaica, choose the Jamaica Labour Party, choose the government that has delivered and will continue to deliver for you. Choose the government that cares and loves you. Choose the Jamaica Labour Party. God bless you. Go home safely. Campaign hard. Embrace all Jamaicans. Bring you, your neighbor, your family, everybody to the polling station. God bless you. Love you. Get home safely.
Labor rights. What a Prime Minister. We will now close with the playing of the party's anthem.
Day will be Monday, August 18th. And the general election date is fixed at Wednesday, September 3.
Labor right, we ready now.